Okay, everybody, welcome. Welcome back. I was not sure if I would stream today because I'm extremely tired, but I wanted to at least try to finish a few passes of this. So, I'll lower my chair and let's get to it. So we left off with a little bit of mileage left on the first Grayscale, not Grayscale, the first Shadow Pass. So let's continue. I think I can work this ring to start with. Hello, the Emperor of Magic. Hello, and good morning to you. I hope you had a good weekend. Well, Saturday, because you know you're working now. And it is Sunday morning there. My Sunday was very stressful and tiresome because I watched my daughter the whole day. So, very hard. Very draining psychologically. She yells a lot. A lot. Yeah, not used to streaming on a Sunday. Because I don't know if I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I might be here alone with my son, so I don't think I would be able to stream unless I'm lucky and he falls asleep right away and doesn't get up. I might attempt to stream, but I don't know how it's gonna go. So just in case, to good measure, I'm trying to do it now. And also because I cannot be very consistent throughout the week. So it's whenever at this point. Wish I could have a schedule. But it's kind of hard right now. Hopefully at some point. I need another floating view here. I should be able to stream for about an hour today, so we'll see if we can get some good progress. Hopefully. But yeah, despite it being Sunday, I would rather stream and do something useful than play a game. I don't know, I feel like I'm not drawing much or enough here, so whatever I can do is better than nothing. even on Sunday. Plus, I kind of miss doing it. I don't know if I want to emphasize the side of the plates. Not too much like I'm doing here. A little overdone. I would also like to try, like, instead of making the monsters in this style, I would make them in the other slightly more realistic style. So instead of Rambo, it would be more like a card illustration, but just the monster. So I would cut out the silhouette basically, instead of having it in some kind of scenario or landscape. Could be interesting. Okay, I think that's all for the first pass. I'll come back to it, let's see. Yeah, probably, I mean, I think this is even too much. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one. And I will erase out the whites, or the lighter halftones. Oh, effect is gonna be water fringe, but you know what? Let me add another layer underneath. Fill it. Yo, why? I don't know, filling it. What? Okay, something is clearly wrong here. It's not filling the layer. Oh, there you go. Oh, it was white. Oops. B. What fringe? 2 should be enough for this. Oh, hello, Casual. Hey! Welcome. Hello again. Hello again. We're still here with the Cockatrice. Cockatrice. Mr. Cock. I know what I'm saying. That's gonna get me banned. Hey, it's not my fault if that's the name of the creature. What can I do? Should have chosen another name. Less ambiguous. I was also thinking, and you guys tell me what you think, because I'm so tired sometimes, despite what I said before, some days I'm actually very, very tired, and if I have to do something like inking, or the ideation part of the drawing is gonna look like crap. So maybe I will stream, I don't know, some games sometimes, like light gaming. I don't know, just thinking. For when I'm very, 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 very tired. Today I can still do it. Because it's also kind of easy. I mean, it's pretty much set up. I just have to do the grayscale. But sometimes it's hard. If I have to focus a lot on the creative process, it becomes hard, very hard to do it this time. So I don't know. I was just thinking about it. I still, like, if I can, I still prefer doing this. If not, I might just stream something, like game of some sort. Maybe an RPG. I don't know, just thinking. Thinking out loud. Not necessarily gonna do it, but maybe. Certainly not. I might, but probably not something that's that involves thinking like Magic the Gathering. Okay, slowly taking shape. It's very slow. I don't know if I want to lighten this here. Nah, I'll just darken it. Probably better to just darken it. Tongue here can be yeah, kind of gooey looking, and the beak should have a sharper highlight. I think your streaming game would be fun, a nice change of pace. Man, I think the chat is late. Anyway, yes. I wonder, okay, I wonder how late is the chat actually. Because even yesterday I was noticing that I was saying things and several minutes later I would get a reply. So I wonder how behind I actually am. I don't really know. Because the audio, at least here, is not too late. Like I hear myself almost immediately on Twitch. So I don't know if it's way later because of servers, like elsewhere. If so, I can just use a VPN eventually. I don't know. So hopefully it's gonna be a little better. If it's a problem with Restream that maybe selects the inefficient, I don't know, Singapore server. You know what, at this pace we might even be able to finish the Grayscale. If I keep it up. If I keep it up. I sure hope so. highlights, but not exactly. This is probably too much. Yeah. Did you know there was an unban request? I went ahead and granted it. No. Who was banned? No, I didn't. Commander Root? No, I don't see it. I mean, I see that you now did remove the ban, but I was not notified at all. Where was it? Let me go to the mod view. There's a guy who I banned because I thought he was a bot. I guess it was just a lurker. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Where did you see that? Because I... Huh. No, I didn't see it. At all. I don't know. I don't see it in mod view. Like, I don't see the request from before, so. Well, whoops. It does sound like a bot, though. So sorry to Commander Root. Did we accidentally banned? It's the second to last option on the side there. Which side? Because I see the chat on one side and second to last. But I see. No, I don't see that. Oh, it wouldn't be there. Okay. Other channels you follow. One is live. That's what I see. Magic Beer 93. Edit. What's new in feedback? I don't know. You're gonna have to. On top of the predictions. I don't see predictions either. I see mod actions, auto mod queue. There are two panels like below the screen, and then on the left of that, excuse me, on the left of that, I have other channels you follow, edit mod view, what's new in feedback, and go to channel page. That's what I have. Oh, okay, there you go. It's on top of that. All right. It's like in the list above. Okay, yeah, I was looking for text. I see it now. I never use mod view, so silly enough of me. Never use mod view, so. But thank you for your invaluable help as always. Saving my butt. Since 2022. By the way, did I answer your last message on Discord? Because I'm pretty sure I read it, but I don't know if I read it when I was doing something else or when I had the kids, so maybe I didn't reply. I forgot. The one for the Yoki. Anyway, sorry to Commander Root. He was here and never said anything, so I thought it was a bot. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to know sometimes. I guess let's not ban people unless they disturb. Maybe even bots add up to the count of viewers. It happens. But yeah, sorry to Commander Root. Please choose a nickname that doesn't sound like a bot. Yeah, I said I went to... Okay, oh right, yeah, I replied to that, okay. Yeah, whew. You can probably tell my mind is in a bad place recently. My memory especially, but my mind in general. Also because I'm extremely annoyed every time I have to talk by my throat burning and my nose being stuck. Especially at this hour. And it never happened to me in Italy. So it's a new yet familiar sensation that I was hoping not to have to bear again. So I'm a little less attentive here and then, here and then, here and there. This needs to go. Oops. Let's lighten it up ever so slightly along the whole length. Something like that. I do want some light impression. I do not want it to look shiny. I like the froggish legs on the Yoki, by the way. It's less cute but more interesting. Yeah, I thought, why not? I don't know. It was kind of a random thing that I thought. And it seemed to work, so I kept it. Oops. For those of you who are not in the Discord, where Chase posted some of his monsters, we're talking about a monster for his game that I'm working on. A monster I'm working on for his game. That's a better way to put it. Named Yoki. A little interesting fellow. By the way, the Emperor... I was about to say the Emperor streams. The Emperor Cheese didn't stream these days, did he? I don't think I've seen the notification. Let's do this here. I was reading my son a National Geographic book, The Dinosaurs, earlier tonight, and I noticed the illustrations are pretty lame. I mean, I could literally do better than that, and I don't know why, because it's National Geographic. It should be, you know, it's the one James Gurney painted for, so I would be expecting a bit of a higher quality in terms of illustrations. Some of them are very lame. Given I don't know the deadlines, but they seem to be pretty sloppy, and there was a lot of photo bashing that I did not appreciate. No, I haven't either, to be honest, but that was due to my dental issues, which are being resolved. Right. Right. artistic standards seem to have dropped for various industries. Yeah, they have. I think the illustrator is Italian, by the way. Some of the pages are nice. There are some good illustrations, but some others are very, very sloppy, especially in the expressions the dinosaurs have. Like, some really look dumb. Like, too much, even for a dinosaur. And it's very, very much too CGI feeling. For that kind of book, I would shoot for a more gritty digital. I would definitely try to imitate what James Kirby does. He's the golden standard for illustrating paleo life. You mentioned before how you think even trading card games have a lower threshold. Now, oh, they seem to. They seem to, yeah. It's funny because overall, standards are kind of going up. Like, especially, Jesus, especially in the game industry. They're kind of. It's harder to get into a studio, way harder than 20 years ago. Not that I tried 20 years ago, but I can see that the standards were lower in game studios 20 years ago. While in other industries, it's the exact opposite. I don't know. How the world goes. Oops. This seems a little dusty. I don't like it. A little too dusty. Yeah, this part, I regret kind of leaving it pretty much undefined, so I'm having a little bit of a difficult time now figuring out what I can do with it. Probably, let's try to do this. Yeah, look, shit. I'm not a huge fan of the effect. I can add some shinier elements on the scales, but not convinced. I should have used more reference, like probably a crocodile. Should have gone for that. In fact, right. Another thing I can do if I'm this tired in the evening is studies, like animal studies, which might be a good idea at this point. We did some dinosaur studies, but obviously it's harder because we don't have real photos. Oops. Yeah, I might even go to 3. I prefer to have them a little more defined than less. Let's do this, yeah. Nope. Okay, not the greatest rendition probably, but I prefer to have this part emphasized rather than de-emphasized. Maybe add some streaks. We have one here that's without light, so let's add it back. If I were a parent, I would probably very closely monitor that my kid watches, what my kid watches on YouTube. Yeah, that is a problem for me. Because, like, maybe he's watching something like Steve and Maggie, I don't know. That's fine, or Dr. Panda. And yes, sometimes, like, he wants to change, and he's got the remote, and he starts watching these stupid, like, catchy videos with people, I guess adults, playing with toys. It's like just 100% eye candy, and I don't like that because it's stupid. Like they do not talk, they didn't do anything, just playing, and I don't think that's very educational. It's kind of trash TV. The sad part about YouTube is that it's not curated. There is no schedule for anything. And so now my son got into the habit of just changing whenever he gets bored about something, but it means that he keeps zapping every couple of minutes. Also because there are ads, so as soon as there's an ad, he's like, oh, I want to change. And then there's another ad, no, I want to change again. And then he ends up watching these stupid videos that are not even for him. There's a lot of crap on YouTube, and the amount of speculation that these people do, just pretending to make content for kids that's really not, is ludicrous. So in the end, I just settled for Godzilla, like 2014 Godzilla, because he wanted to watch the Godzilla movie. He started changing on Netflix too after watching Camp Cretaceous, and he ended up on King of the Monsters, but obviously that was the second one. So yeah, I came across this channel, and all it uploads is video game footage of animals killing each other in a battle royale game. Yeah. that happens too. I've seen that too. In fact, this morning, when I came downstairs, he was already. I guess they woke up a lot earlier than me, and even if it was pretty early. And my son was watching. It looked like a Jurassic Park game. I don't know if it was Jurassic World Evolution 1, but all I could see was that there were dinosaurs fighting, and that's it. So I don't know. Not exactly the content I would like him to watch all day. But I don't even know how to prevent it, because there's content that's marked for kids, but it's clearly not. And it's pretty annoying. Am I done with this? Am I? I think I might be. Let me quickly assess this. And tons of videos of games like GTA with mods using superheroes and whatnot. Absolutely. In fact, one of the videos with dinosaurs killing each other that he was watching had like Spider-Man skins, Superman, Iron Man, Captain America skins on the dinosaurs, which is like, why? First, can you do it? Like, legally, where are not being taken down? And secondly, what's the point? This is exactly what I'm referring to. Like, why? Like, just to milk on families having to, or parents having to do something while kids watch TV? I don't know. I kind of missed TV from the 90s. It was pretty clean. Like, you knew that at this specific time there was going to be something specific, and it was way better for me. Like, the idea that now you can always watch whatever you want is not very good, I think. I don't think it is good, because it makes everything so cheap. Like, well, you know, I can watch all of the episodes of the show now. Like, in the next 4 hours, I'm gonna watch them all. I'm gonna binge them all. That's not good. I never do that. I watch 1 or 2 per day, maximum, unless it's really grabbing me. But I try not to in any case. I've never watched more than 4 in any case of any given season, of any given show. It's just trying to get the attention of the kids. Also, let them plug into the algorithm with various garbage Spider-Man dinosaurs. Yeah, it's incredibly garbage filled. Incredibly. It is kind of insane. It wasn't until even just 2 years ago. There were still videos that I did not like my son to watch back then, but few and far apart. Obviously, he's not able to discriminate between good and bad content, so, and I cannot always be there. I really miss those. Even Cartoon Network, I don't know. Those channels that were made specifically for kids, and they would just put the kid there, and most of the episodes were not replicas, like re-airs, but at least you knew that's what you would get. Or I don't know, documentaries, anything. Like all the Spider-Man Elsa videos, I'm not sure about that. I don't think I know it. It's probably better that I don't. Okay, let's try to go one level deeper here. Multiply fringe 3 still. And I can go here. Oh man, you mean Spider-Man Elsa from like Disney? That Elsa? That would be kind of insane. But I guess that's what you mean. They're just weird videos where adults are dressed like Spider-Man and Elsa, but they don't say anything and do weird things. Yeah. Yeah, and some of them are with dinosaurs too. Like, oh, there are these adults that you can clearly see they have nothing. Like, they're not made for kids. And yet, they pop up in the search results when you, and in the recommended videos when you're watching a kid's video. I don't know, I'm very tempted to just report them as how can you say that? As inappropriate content. Just a lot of low quality content, especially stuff with very stiff animation and computer generated voices, yeah. Or Russian voices. Oh god, okay, there's this one, this is old. This is horrible, you probably know it. It's called Nikki and Vlad? I don't know. Nikki and something, and it's like two brothers that are incredibly spoiled. And the mother is an idiot who plays a role in the videos. Obviously, I guess she needs to be in there for legal reasons, but they are the worst content that was available a few years ago. I think it's Vlad and Nikki, yeah. Vlad and Nikki. And that's just criminal. Like the content of that channel is criminal because it's very diseducational. Anti-educational, if you ask me. Oh, hello, Samuel, hello. Welcome. It's been a while. Apologies for my audio. Got a bad mic here. As you can probably tell by the incredible loud noise my keyboard is making right now. Yeah, Vlad and Nikki, there is a lot of unnecessary sound effects and animations are just meant to get attention, exploiting attention spans of children. That's right. It was very uncomfortable for me to watch, especially what the mother was doing. That was extremely unnerving. I think I actually did report it back then, because that was just not okay. It's not a content that kids should be looking at, honestly. Yeah, I somehow managed to miss the timing every time you were uploading, even if I saw a notification. Don't worry. Yeah, I don't have a specific schedule right now. As I said before, I'm kind of trying to stream whenever I can, even if it's Sunday. I'm like, well, I don't think I'll be able to do it tomorrow, so get some mileage in. Talking about bad YouTube channels, yes, that is correct. Because I was talking about my son, who is 4, watching YouTube, and yeah, topic came up. Because he's 4 now, he's in control of the remote. Huh. That's a nice joke. I should actually. Can I do it from here? Does it work? No, I have to do it on YouTube. Oh, it does. I mean, Twitch. It does work. He's in control of the remote. Ha! That's a nice joke. So, anyway, my stupidity apart. It's kind of hard to not have him switch to very eye candy videos that are extremely not educational. I can get him hooked with Khan Kids though, Khan Academy Kids. Sometimes I have the app, so. It does, oh, silence, what? Wait, about what? The silence? I think it should have been relayed to YouTube too, the sound effect, hopefully. I did put the laugh track. Yes, you didn't hear it? Am I the only one who heard it? Chase, did you hear that? I think it should play as an audio in the channel, like in the in OBS. So I was assuming it relates to YouTube as well, but apparently it's not. So you didn't hear it. I heard it though. Why? Oh, wait a second. Of course not. Because I don't have a track for audio output. Man, I feel dumb. Let's see default. Okay, let's try now. Let's see if it does work. Alright. It worked now. My deepest apologies, fellows. Okay. Thanks for noticing. I could have been doing this for ages without noticing it, because I hear it. I can hear that, so. Alright, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. Anyway, yeah. My son is in control of the remote. Usually. Not as viciously as when he was 2.5. He gives it up now. He's like, I'm like, okay, you cannot watch this. He's like, okay. So I still have some authority, probably for not long, but it is very annoying, especially for the ads in any case, because the amount of ads you get in 5 minutes is insane. There's like one every 2 or 3, and they, if you don't skip them, they last like several minutes. So, oh hey Apollo, is it you, Apollo, the Apollo I know? Because I know an Apollo, but we also had a user in the chat named Apollo. So welcome, thank you. Because I know an Apollo from Artwad. I don't know if it's you though. I don't think I've asked before. Let me know if it's Apollo from Artwad. Yeah, this is probably going to be a little darker. This is completely in the shadow. What? TM Arthur EQHD EK? What? How should I read that? Or was it your cat typing on the keyboard? You like to know it yourself? You didn't type that? Oh. Do we have a ghost in here? Hello, Mr. Ghost. That's appropriate. Me being in Japan, I think having a ghost in the chat is like the cherry on the cake. Apollo... Oh, posted a pic in YouTube and appeared like that? Oh! Yeah, it is. Okay. No, I can see the emoji. It's like a red thing. Oh, it's a Twitch emoji, yeah. A Twitch emoji. Yeah, unfortunately, Restream does not relay the icons, sadly. So I'm afraid it's gonna get confusing sometimes. Yeah, I know it shows on screen, but yeah, obviously on in YouTube it's not relayed. Do I want this to be in the shadow or not? Okay, now Samuel is probably gonna see Bainog left, Bainog right, or Bainog left. I forgot the names. One is Bainog and the other is Bainog left. Or right. Either way. Or both. Okay, so it's Bainog and Bainog left. Okay, it's looking fine. The art 100 Bainog. Oh god. I guess that's the ID. Unique identifier for the icons. I could go darker here, but also maybe not. kind of feel like the monitor in front of me, it's an old 24 inches, has a rather different contrast compared to the 35-inch one that I have on my left. And so, I'm not sure. Okay, also, I'm using the night light, so my perception of the darks and values is a little skewed right now. I should probably check this during the day when I don't have the Windows night light turn on enabled. Not good here. Phew, look at this. You can see a little better now. Probably gonna have to do something like that there. Get this on the floor, so on the ground. So obviously it is a little darker in the bottom. Oops. Okay, I got more to do here. So I would have to finish the grayscale with another pass to emphasize some of the outlines. Can you explain what's the role of the grayscale in a drawing? Yes. So this is also called grisaille in French, like from gris or gris, I guess they say it, which is gray. Basically, it's not like you have to do this. It's just one way to do it. What I did here, let's enable this too, was basically shadow mapping. So I'm trying to decide where the light source is. In this case, it's from the top, kind of a little bit on the right, not exactly top, not straight up top, but kind of like from here, probably somewhere in that direction. And it really helps establish the form and describe the form a little more easily for me. I have a classic academic training, so for me it's important to have a good form read. So once I have this, what I started adding a few months ago was a pass that is like this, which is basically leaving out the highlights. So it's what you could refer to as lighter halftones, even if it's more or less the same color as that. Since I have two layers like these, the slightly lighter gray area is like lighter halftones, and then you have highlights with the white. And now, obviously, I'm leaving a lot of white here. I might reduce it later, but in principle, that's what it is. And then later, I just go in and darken it, and darken some areas which are deeper, like the deepest crevices. The bottom one is just so that I don't have stark white, because it's kind of hard to tell values when it's stark white if you add color on the bottom of it, right? So color is not going to be pure white, so it's going to have some sort of some degree of tint. Not, is it tint or shadow anyway? So I kind of like to have this underneath to figure out what's gonna look like in the end. Now I'm gonna have to fix this error probably tomorrow or in the next days. But basically that's what it is. It's just defining the form a little better. And the way the reason why I do it is that if I jump right into color, I personally have a harder time figuring out values, and sometimes it ends up like kind of like Vecna. When I did Vecna, I think it kind of feels a little bit flat here and there. So this is not the only way to do it. It's just one way, and it's an easy way to do it, in my opinion. It's a solid process. I got used to this, so I just use it because I'm faster. And then, obviously, depending on what you do after this, you would have to adjust the grayscale. Like I don't usually leave it gray because otherwise it looks dead. So what I do is to start with, colorize the shadow, maybe some purple, some sort. Decrease the saturation, and you can see there is a difference. So it already looks a little better, and then I go over it, as you probably remember, with other layers to not make it look too flat. But again, this is one of the ways to do it, not the only one. It's what they do in the original Grand Blue Fantasy, so I just retweeted it. It's very popular in Japan, by the way, the grisaille method. I think it's used in anime illustrations as well, like very, very much. It's very popular, so why not? Alright, I think I'm gonna stop now. It's getting late. It's 5 minutes past 11, and I'm very tired. I have a bad sore throat again, like I always do these days. So everybody, I hope I can stream tomorrow. No guarantee. I really don't know. But if I do, I'll be glad to have you join me if you want to finish the grayscale and hopefully start with some little color. Why not? Alright, so everybody, thanks for being here with me, and I will see you next time. Take care.